On this episode of Lapeef Let's Talk,
men are peaceful outside of war and little gang stuff. Generally, men are peaceful. We just
can I push back on you a little bit?
Yeah,
I want to.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. No, finish your point, and then I want to ask you a question.
Generally, men are peaceful. There's nothing like as a man sitting back in your couch, your recliner, having a beer, watching the game, watching some sci-fi, and along comes a woman that will disrupt it. Oh, he in there having a good time. Let me go in there and bother him. Instead of holding that mop, instead of holding a plate to wash, you rather bother us. And what I am saying is, if there is some young lady who's 19, 20, listen to me. Please listen. Men, if all you have to do is bring in some sandwiches, some food, and a beer, and I am telling you,
yeah, she's old enough to be your child.
No.
Next show, you have some new talking points because these are old already. You only been on here 2 times.
All right.
Herself. Lady Mogul.
Hey, well, chaotic.
It's a talk show and we can talk.
I just got.
What?
Hey. Asian woman.
I heard you're an actor and everything, but this is not a monologue for chaotic.
Hey, look,
people can talk.
They can't hear us. Hey, family. Hey,
yeah. Come on, Kayla. I had a question. Hey, Kayla, did Johnny Depp, his wife, did she intentionally shit in his bed?
What the fuck?
I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm not.
Y'all ain't following the trial?
I am. I'm following the trial logic, and you know what happened? What's her name? Amanda, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She had a intentional behavior to make that man's life as chaotic as possible. Mm-hmm. Johnny Depp is a deep man. He's a peaceful man. And
no, but wait. I don't care about all that. Was it shit? Because she shitted.
You don't know him from a can of paint. What are you talking about?
Okay, look.
He's a peaceful man. You don't even know this guy. You never even met him.
They are that mouth.
Y'all know celebrities. Y'all don't know this.
But chaotic. You know what, though? Ironically, I didn't disagree with all of what you said until you started with that domineering stuff.
You were talking over me. And
I wasn't trying to talk over you.
I wasn't talking over anybody. And that's what I'm saying.
Okay, you know what? You got it. I'll let you finish.
Be a pick me and let me talk, even if
no. See, you say dumb stuff like that.
Here we go. Here we go. Go ahead. You can have the floor.
I nah, you can have it back.
Japanese woman would sit there and listen to every word I'm saying without talking.
What?
Guys, listen up. As you get older, the best way to continue to look young, exuberant, and vibrant is to continue to take care of your skin. That's why I'm excited to have T. Hanley as a sponsor of today's video. You heard me talk about them before, and you're going to continue to hear me talk about them because I believe in their products and the positive impact that they have on every man's life. T. Hanley makes taking care of your skin so easy. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing that you don't. Every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Lapeef family, I must admit, skincare wasn't always something I always focused on, but since I started using this system, I've seen improvements in the way my skin looks and feels. And you don't have to take my word for it. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers from around the world. I recommend you start with the level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer, and a PM moisturizer. In addition to amazing skin, members of T. Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off retail price, the ability to customize your box, pause or cancel at any time, and free U.S. shipping. And because T. Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click that first link in the description and you'll get 30% off the first box plus the free gift. Seriously, that's an amazing deal. Even though it's too early, as I often say, it's never too late. Click that link and get started today.
For what?
You're talking about how women talk so much.
Why would she do that?
You are the most talkative person I have ever
seen. I honestly think you've been pretty quiet. I think you've been pretty quiet tonight. I think you've been pretty quiet tonight.
Earrings.
Gotta write this down. I saw him writing. Like, come on, man.
Well, I was taking notes. I was taking notes because I was listening.
Okay, but you took your notes. It doesn't mean you get to talk for 52 minutes.
I wasn't. I was
with no interruption. Like, that's just not what that means.
It's a dialogue.
Logic, I want to ask
women. Let them finish. Let them finish, women. Let them finish. Go ahead, chaotic.
Logic,
30
sir,
seconds.
It sounded like you had a question, but these ladies at the bottom
Okay, get to what you're saying, man. Like what?
25 seconds.
Logic, it sounds like you had a question for me. I'm ready, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to know, do you think that she intentionally shit in the bed because she admitted to it in the trial?
She did. She wanted to do something that was so egregious that wanted to destroy this man. I mean, to further destroy this man, and that's exactly. I believe that she shat it on his bed, and that's what a lot of women would do. They can't hurt you physically because they're not strong like men, but they will do things like that to bother you.
Damn.
So I did look up what Chaotic said about men.
Well, hold on, Chaotic. I think you need to open up a church, bro. I'll be your whatever you need me to do.
No.
Deacon.
Thank you.
So I did look up what Chaotic said about the heart attack. Men are twice as likely to get a heart attack over women. So you're right about that
They
part.
eat horribly.
Lady Mogul, sweetheart, have you looked outside and seen black women compared to black men? It's not black men walking around that are morbidly obese.
They are. They're big as hell. What are you talking about?
No, we're not. No.
Yes.
No, black women are morbidly obese.
No, yeah, of course. There are black women that are morbidly obese, but there are also black men that are morbidly obese. In our community, they're way more.
Okay, how about this? I agree with you.
Crazy.
A good husband you are. I can see why your wife married you.
Because obviously you guys don't have eyes like me. Because I see more morbidly obese black women than black men.
What does that have to do with? What does that have
black
to do?
Men generally are in shape, and you know that. Now stop.
What is that? What is that connected to? Like, what's the purpose?
Well, somebody had literally just said it's their heart attacks come from eating bad. No, that's not
they do.
Their heart attacks come from people like you, Kayla. No offense.
No, their heart attacks come from eating bad. My friend's dad had a heart attack, and his best friend admitted to the fact that he was eating junk food behind his wife's back. Men do it all the time.
Kayla, your mouth would drive a man like me crazy. I would have to be.
Thank God I don't have to interact with you other than
around you. It's because it's that combative.
But it's okay because you're married. You don't need to be around me. What is going on? You around me? Why are you speaking about that? You're married. You have a wife.
JR asked me about a woman's intention, and I said,
"It's very strange."
I said what I believe in all of, except for, and it's funny, it's funny that the half-white woman on the panel is the only quiet one. I want to point that out.
Wait, I'm not half. I'm not half, though.
Okay, well, you're close enough. And here goes the thing.
Oh, we're bringing it back.
I haven't said, I'm not half white. I haven't said anything. I'm black.
Talking about.
Yeah.
I'm black.
No, I said, Cordy, thank you. And guess who's the loudest one on the panel? Kayla. Go figure.
I barely said anything tonight. I barely said anything tonight, bro. It's really giving obsessed. I literally have barely said
why is it that when I give my
because I'm doing work for our network behind the scenes while you running your mouth and talking for 25 minutes.
Why is it that when
but you still can't help but mention me? Don't your wife would feel some kind of way about that? I don't know. I would.
She knows he's trolling.
Too much. It's just too much.
I'm not trolling. JR asked me a question about intentionality, and I gave my perspective and how I approach life. What I am telling you, and most men know this, is that women will intentionally do things to bother the peace of a man. Generally, men are peaceful outside of war and little gang stuff. Generally, men are peaceful. We just
can I push back on you a little bit?
Yeah,
I want to.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. No, finish your point, and then I want to ask you a question.
Generally, men are peaceful. There's nothing like as a man sitting back in your couch, your recliner, having a beer, watching the game, watching some sci-fi, and along comes a woman that will disrupt it. Oh, he in there having a good time. Let me go in there and bother him. Instead of holding that mop, instead of holding a plate to wash, you rather bother us. And what I am saying is, if there is some young lady who's 19, 20, listen to me. Please listen. Men, if all you have to do is bring in some sandwiches, some food, and a beer, and I am telling you.
Yeah, she's old enough to be your child.
No. I hope next show you have some new talking points, because these are old already. You only been on here 2 times.
All right.